Hello everyone, we're from Group 9 and we would like to present our project presentation entitled Design and Implementation of Information Technology for CBT in School. First of all, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Khofiyal Darojat.
And my name is Faras Santoso.
And my name is Fabio Tora Putranto. And the topics that we gonna talk is first the background, the network topology and the software and hardware, and the last is the budget.
Technological development are increasingly advanced. For example, in school, nowadays all schools have implemented computer-based tests, as known as CBT. All schools in Indonesia have switched to CBT because CBT makes it easier for students to take tests. Students no longer need to bring or borrow stationery from their friends or teacher. With CBT technology, teachers only need to input one question into the school servers and all students can take the exam.
Next, the type of network connection used in this design is local area network, or commonly known as LAN, with a tree and bus topology because the area of the school is relatively not too large. And this is the network designed at school during CBT. As we can see, in the server room, the server is connected to the proxy, then the proxy continues to the switch that is in the corridor. After that, it is connected to the switch hub and just connected to the computer in the computer lab.
For application, we use CBT Techno for online CBT activities. Windows 10 Home Single Language to manage software and hardware work. Contactcam to remotely set up CCTV cameras inside building. Windows Server 2019 standard to manage server.
Now we're gonna talk about the hardware we use in school. First is PC. PC we use PC desktop Dell Inspiration. It's used to receive information and instruction from user and is used for student to carry out the CBT. The specification is Intel Core i5 Generation 10, one slot of 8 GB DDR4, 512 GB SSD, Intel Ultra HD graphic, and we use Dell 20 monitor. Windows 10 Home Single Language English. Next we use switch. Switch we use the D-Link Dash 1016C 16 port metal casing. The switch is used for a connector between two or more networks will forward data from another network to another. The specification is 16 times 10 per 100 Mbps, auto MDIX, crossover for all ports, and MAC address table size 8000, and support 9216 bytes jumbo frames. And the third we use router. We use MikroTik RB750GR3 hex, and the function is for connect user to the internet. And specification is 5 LAN port, 256 megabyte RAM, power jack 30 volt, main storage NAND 16 megabyte, and memory card we use micro SD. And we use CCTV we use Samsung SCD 2080 EP. The function is to monitor all activities. If there's an accident, then CCTV can replay the accident and can find out who did it. The specification that we use is imaging device 1/3 Super HAD CCD, total pixel 111 times 508, effective pixel 768 times 494. And LAN cable we use Vention 10 meters LAN cable Cat 8. The function is to use to connect server to switch to switch to WAP, and switch to PC. And the specification is transmission speed 40 gigabyte per second, and transmission bandwidth is 2000 megahertz, and the length is 10 meters. And next is server. We use server Dell R740 Xeon Silver. The function is responsible for serving client computer requests and provide resource from share use. And the specification that we use is Intel Xeon Silver for 4214R, 2 slot of 16 GB RDIMM RAM, max memory up to 3 TB. Network, we use quad port 1 GB eBase-T. Okay, next, the wireless access point. We use Ubiquiti UAP AC All-Air. The function is provide user a wireless internet connection. The specification is 2.4 GHz speed, 450 MB per second. The dimension is 173 times 45 millimeters. And we use monitor for the CCTV recordings. We use Samsung SR35 24-inch. The specification is 16.9 aspect ratio, 75 Hz refresh rate, 1924 times 1080 resolution. Screen size is 60.4 centimeters. And last is the switch hub. The switch hub that we use is D-Link24 DES 1024A. The function for perform the processor of transferring data from the server to the client. The specification is 24 ports, 10 to 100 Mbps, using RG45 auto sensing port and MAC address table 8000 entries.
Next is budget. For the total equipment, both hardware and software we use will cost 621,959,000 rupiah. And that's all for our presentation today. Thank you very much for listening. We apologize if there is any error. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.